Hello and welcome to Vanport circuit for the first round of the GRC Championship Season 4. This is the Division 2 sprint race that we're about to cover. As we just go through the grid, Richard Fisher took an excellent pole position from a very surprised Aid Randall. Other big surprises, Chris Askew coming up in 7th place and Paul Charman in 8th. Hans Brouwer rounds out the top 10 for Team Porsche. As we're coming up to cover the start, here we go. Richard Fisher sitting there on pole position in the Skoda, and away they go. Good start from Richard and from Aid beside him as they all pour down towards turn 1. Now it's going to be interesting to see how well they all fit into this corner here, and Aid and Richard have come together. They've come together and they've spun. This is going to cause a big traffic jam. That could be big problems for the rest of them. Another spinner in there, that's I think Mikey Mike in one of the guest BMWs. Everyone else seems to have got through okay though. But Wayne Belcher here has come right up from the back to 9th place, and he's now challenging for 8th and 7th positions. We got 3 wide down straight, Richard Fisher down the middle, and 3 into 1 into turn 1 won't go. So this is going to be quite interesting to see where it comes out, but Richard's in, and there's been a contact. Richard spins again. There's 2 spins in the space of 2 laps. He's really not having a good start to this race, and I think that's Chris Askew that he's now dropped behind. As you see, Andre Herseg, who's got away in the lead now, and he's coming into the pits. Now apparently he's been awarded a stop-go penalty for cutting turn 1 and avoiding the incident. But as we now move on to lap 5, we have Alan Strang in the lead. But he's lost it through the last turn, and that's Johan Pezula who's now takes over the lead. But Wayne Belcher is coming round, and he's now passed him. So Wayne is having a stormy comeback drive right from the back of the grid. We'll see how well Johan can fight back, and he's staying close. He doesn't want to let Wayne get away. We'll see if we can pick them up again later on. Wayne looking like it's going to be quite a close race between them. Now looks like in the background there's going to be quite a battle now for 3rd place, and indeed it is. Here we go, lap 7. Steve Smith, Peter Larson and Richard Fisher now fighting over 3rd place as they all pile down towards turn 1. Richard's going to have a go. He's going for 4th place, and that's a very nice move there. Straight in, a little bit of contact on the exit, but he's through. Good move then. I think I spot Alan Strang now coming up to join onto the back of this group. We'll see how well he gets up, but that's Richard back in the 4th place now. Now Andre has now recovered back to 9th, and he's up with Ferry Bavets in 8th. As they come down there, it looks like he's got a good slipstream, and he's pulled out side by side across the start finish line. Very close together. This is really good driving, and he's gone for it into turn 1, and that's a beautifully clean move into turn 1. Back to 8th for Andre. Let's see how high he can get up after losing his lead with a stop-go penalty. As we go on to lap 9, we now have Steve Smith and Richard Fisher fighting now for 3rd, and they're this group's all closed up again. They've been going at this for many laps. As they all pile out onto the straight now, we're going to see who's got the best straight line speeds, at the Skoda or the BMW. Yes, here they go again now. Richard's right in the slipstream. So is he going to go for it? Yes, he's going to go for it. He's going for it into turn 1. Very tight line he's on, but he's made it through beautifully. Excellent move. They all come out of there, and Alan Strang is right up on the back of Peter Larson at the back of this group now, and I think that's the lapped car of Mikey Mike in the background there. We'll see how this works out, but Richard's back up to 3rd now, and here's Andre. He's now all by himself. I think this is about as high as he's going to get in this race. Decent recovery from a stop-go. But this little battle isn't over yet. We now have battle for 4th place. Peter Larson and Steve Smith. As they come in, so it's just gone a bit wide. Smith's gone wide and he's had a big slide there. Now that's bunched them all right up. A little bit of contact going on down the straight. And this is going to leave all 4 of them 2 abreast, I think, coming down straight. Here we go. Peter Larson going right to the outside, trying to get around the outside of Steve Smith. But right, oh, that's Mikey Mike, he's lost it. Under braking. Slides into Peter. Everyone still gets through the corner okay though. But that's Alan Strang, he's spun it in the background. He's dropped the wheel on the curb and lost traction. Around he goes. And that's Andre, that's gift of the spot to Andre coming up in the background there. And on lap 15, here we go, the winner. Wayne Belcher, and he's pulled out a reasonable gap to Johan Pezula in 2nd, and that's an excellent win for Wayne, coming right from the back of the grid. So there we go, Wayne Belcher takes the win. Johan Pezula comes across just about now. There he is in 2nd place. Richard Fisher, here he comes now, 3rd place. Richard Fisher, excellent recovery from the turn 1 incident. Steve Smith and Peter Larson round out the top 5. So that's a fantastic result for Wayne in the Seat Leon. It's excellent form to come all the way from the back to take that victory. Okay, we'll be right back with you for coverage of the feature race. Don't go away.